Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Here's Bane following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Suggs. A 3-pointer off the mark. Suggs against SGA. Hartenstein in the high post. Now Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot, no good. Suggs with some nice defense. Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Williams. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Holmgren finds Dort. There's Williams with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
And here's Wagner. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
The Magic trail by 8. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein up and in on the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Banchero. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. Carter with a screen on Wallace. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. And Carter lays it up and in.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 31 points last game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
So it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
No one covering.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Outside, Bain. Carter outside. Pass to Bain. Launches it. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Outside, SGA. Wallace dishes to Williams. Basket counts. Williams has got 5.
And nice possession there. J-Dub gets the ball around the rim, and he knows how to finish.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payne for 3. That shot missing. The Thunder leading by 13. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Off with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams, Chet Holmgren out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2-guard. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
This is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Kane, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Richardson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
First one falls for him. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of the winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Wallace. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Suggs. Shot clock at 6. SGA passes to Wallace. Here's Joe. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And it's Suggs missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Low block shot on the way, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Banchero's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams, that's for 2. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Magic knocking down the tray. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Williams missing again.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Pass to Bitadze. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Magic, Kane, he's checked in for Banchero, and it's Bane in for Anthony Black. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wallace, and it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. .151 left in the first half. Hartenstein in the high post. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, here's Suggs. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bane. Here's Hartenstein. And he gets the bucket. Hartenstein's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, and it's gotten physical inside, but Hartenstein making good use of his size right there.
Outside, Bane. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Mitchell passes to Williams. 43 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Dort. The offensive rebound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Banchero subbed in for Kane.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein's an NBA champion.
Bane, no good. The Thunder leading by 10. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to SGA. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Thunder. They lead by 12. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Some teams say they're going to attack the paint. These guys are just doing it, and you see the result.
I know, that's music to your ears.
And now, how about a peek at the West? That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, that's just one of the many things Williams does to help his team. That time stretching the floor with his shooting.
Bane kicks to Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
And here's Carter after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Thunder. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
Wagner finds Bane. Here's Banchero for three. They get it back. And it's Carter missing.
No, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Dort passes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got his third bucket of the night.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Suggs kicks to Bane. Banchero, a screen for Bane. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Outside Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They grab their own miss. Holmgren wide open. Off target from outside.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Bounce pass Wagner. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in for George. Pass to Black. On the wing, Bain. The Magic again can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Wagner finds Banchero. Here's Black. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Just 2 to shoot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Outside, SGA. To the middle. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Williams. Here's Black. Banchero, right side. Another miss by Orlando.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Here's Wallace. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Orlando moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
SGA passes to Joe. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Now, here's Bain. The Magic again can't hit.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wallace. Now Williams shoots from the baseline, and again it's Oklahoma City.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To stop the drought. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Oklahoma City rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins is out there with Wallace. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to De Silva. Suggs against Mitchell. Shoots from the corner. And it's Suggs missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wallace outside. 3-pointer. And the Thunder another 3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Down low, Here's De Silva, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Wallace against Wagner. Yes, that goes in. Wallace has got 8 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the inside. The fader. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Wiggins throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Pulls it up. And that one is good from Suggs.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
To the paint. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Wallace.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wagner on the wing. Wallace covering. And that one's good. Wagner.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Here's Wallace. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Carlson's checked in, and it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. And he's good on the second. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Caruso. The three. Wallace misses. The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Jared McCain comes in for Cason Wallace. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Wiggins, a screen on Bain. Over in the corner, Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. Now McCain. Over Bain. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
And they double up Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. And the Magic another 3.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bain from the coffin corner.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
Here's Banchero for three. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Chet Holmgren.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints